Howdy folks, it's Rev here. I'm just gonna call myself that from now on. You know what I mean? That's what everybody on the internet pretty much knows me as. And I really wish you knew me before. A lot of crazy stuff has happened in my life. But you didn't know me then, so you know me now. But it's Rev. And today's a very somber day. I just want to say rest in peace, Joe McGraw of Duluth, Minnesota. I want to say rest in peace, and may your entry in the gates be glorious. There's so much that I could say about, you know, what I've witnessed in terms of Shanny's family. Okay, and we're going to definitely get into that, but I want to be very respectful right now in this moment. And if you feel in your heart to do it, just stop doing what you're doing and just have a good thought for Joe McGraw. So this man is Shanny's dad, and he just passed away. I don't want to go into details because I am married to Shanny, but still I want to be respectful. And I talked to Erin, because Erin is her sister, is Shanny's sister, and I spoke to her shortly, and I just basically said, you know, God bless you and your family, and I pray that you have comfort. And I cried. Like Shanny heard the news and she hit the floor. She literally hit the floor screaming. And I thought for sure it was that her mom had passed, but no. This is what's crazy, guys. Well, he already wrapped up his life, bless him. But Shanny's mom is sick too, and it's like the timing is like soulmates, you know. I definitely get the vibe of like my grandma and grandpa Davis, like Betty and Joe are like that, you know. They're like soulmates, and when the one goes, then the other's going in a timely fashion. It's just your life partner, you know. You're the person that you shared everything with. And every day, and sure, there's fights, and there's huge fights and blow-ups, and yeah, but that's part of a relationship. And at the end of the day, you still love each other deeply, as deep as you could imagine love. That's the type of love I'm talking about. That soulmate connection, which I believe in fully. You know, I believe me and Shanny have that, a soulmate connection. So I want to be respectful, and I want to say rest in peace, Joe. And you got there. You know, the gate's open, I'm sure. And Peter let you right in. Where does this come from, that the Apostle Peter's at the gate of heaven? Is that Catholic? Because I don't understand. They always have the Apostle Peter as the key master to the gate. But I mean, maybe it's, yeah, I gave you the keys. I give you the keys to the kingdom, right? And you're going to be the little rock, the Petra that makes my church. I'm going to build my church on you. And then they called Peter the first pope. Okay, I'm done. I'm not going to go into that. Sorry about that. I would ask anybody that has faith, if you're a Christian, if you're a spiritual individual, whatever, if you could maybe put up some good vibes or prayers. I call them prayers because I'm a Christian. Okay. If you could put up some of that for Shanny, I would be eternally grateful to you, because this is very tough. She loved her dad deeply. Shanny loves her dad deeply. And regardless of stuff that happens, you love. You love. If you love, you love. It's just the way it goes, man. For real individuals. When you love, you love. And it hurts to lose the ones you love, of course. But, that's that. That's that part of the video. But I have to just say, now you're gonna get people say, Rev, you can't judge how people are acting because it's a very traumatic time for the family. Okay. All right. You can say that. And I would agree with you to a point, because what I heard with Shannon and her sister on the phone was just, I used the word cold. Now, I spoke to her and she spoke nicely to me, but I never spoke to Aaron before. I was respectful, you know, and she said, thank you, Jason. You know, I just said prayers for you and your family, and I just hope that you get comfort in it, you know. But I mean, this conversation happened, and you should know about it. Okay, and Shani goes to her sister this. She asks her if she loves her, number one. And she didn't even answer her. No answer to, do you love me? And that is the question that Jesus asked Peter after he had risen. And he was going to ascend soon-ish. Because Jesus stuck around for like, some people say 60 days. Like 40 to 60 days he stuck around, and he was like popping in front of people, yo, what's up? You know, that's why people believed, and that's why people believe to this day. We believe that Christ rose from the grave, and I believe he could appear in front of you right now. I believe he could appear in front of me right here or in the sky and come back right now. I believe that. But first of all, she didn't even answer, yeah, I love you. So that's flag number one, right? That's a big flag for me. You can't even say during the time that you're telling, you call your sister cold. And Shani saw the number. She's like, oh my God, it's Aaron. It's got to be Aaron. 909. She's like, yeah, that's got to be Aaron, right? And she picks it up, and it's just cold. Like, Shani goes, is it Mom that passed? And she's no, it's Dad. And she just starts screaming, oh, my Dad died. She starts screaming, and she collapsed. And I felt that. I cried, man. I felt, he's my dad, too. Joe's my dad, too, by marriage. And it's the coldness. Basically, this is what happened in that conversation with Aaron at the end of it, okay? Shani is saying, please, can I have my family to grieve with? Can I please have my family to talk to? She asked her, can I have a relationship with you? Aaron basically said, no, Dad's dead. I'm calling you to let you know that. And you got to deal with it. That's what she did. Shani has 3 siblings. You're meaning to tell me that it's okay for you to just throw away your sister? All of you guys, I never talked to one of you, except I just talked to Aaron for the first time. Well-spoken woman, all that. But look, you guys have to really, and I'm talking to Shani's brothers and sister, okay? I'm talking to you. Why is it that you can't have a relationship with this girl? Now, me, a third party sitting outside of it, I'm going through the reasons, and there's only one good reason that I'm coming up with. And that's called inheritance. Yeah, you want to split this 3 ways instead of 4, right? Whatever. I ain't begging for no inheritance money. I'm just saying that that's what it's looking like to me. Why would you be so cold to your sister when you haven't spoken to her at least over 3 years, 3.5 years now? Since I've been with her, you've never talked to my wife. None of you. She has reached out to you countless times on the internet. And I can attest to that because I saw her typing to you. Then she just gets called something disgusting or just gets blocked summarily. Just, you're out of my life. So I'm talking to her brothers and her sister. Why can't you have a relationship with Shanny? And why would you be so fucking cold to just call her and tell her, yeah, Dad died, deal with it? How is that okay? It's not okay. Now, Aaron, I was respectful to you on the phone because it's the first time I ever spoke to you, and it's a very tough time for you. And I get that, okay? But there's absolutely no excuse that regardless of what's going on with Betty, and, you know, I know she's passing too. She's in the process of passing too. Why is it not that you can't embrace your sister? Well, how do you think Jesus is going to look at you if you keep pushing this girl away, who wants nothing except to be loved? UPS guy, sorry. Hey. She's your sister.